Hello, and welcome to a video on how to change the text in your title for your website. I built the website using a graphic instead of typing in the text because I just couldn't get the Google Sites to put it where I wanted to. So I'm sure if you want to go in and add a title that way, that'll work just fine. But for those of you who are a little bit more design conscious, I went ahead and created a tutorial for you so you guys could see how to do it in Photoshop. So if you follow me along, we'll go straight to the website where I have all the files that you need to work on, and then we'll go to Photoshop and make it work. So here we go. Okay, so you're going to want to start at the website template. When you get to the point where you can actually edit it, it looks a little off. Don't worry about it. When you actually play it, it looks fine. So be more concerned with the final product than what you're looking at in the edit mode. Now you're going to want to go ahead and go to the Dropbox, and in the Dropbox I added a few files. I added the font file, which is Montag Light. You're more than welcome to use whatever font you like, but I really like this one. It's kind of my flavor of the year. And then you're also going to need the title.psd. That's a Photoshop document, so you're going to need to make sure that you have Photoshop installed on your computer. Now we have a site-wide license for CS5, which is the Creative Suite. It includes Photoshop, Illustrator, Dreamweaver, and Flash, I believe. And if you don't already have it on your computer, you should talk to the Gun Tech department and they'll go ahead and get you all set up. So you're going to want to download those two files. If you want to keep the font, if you don't care about the font, then all you need is this title PSD. Okay, once you get that downloaded, you're going to go ahead and go to Photoshop. And when you open your file, it's going to look like this. It'll have the checkerboard in back, which means that the background is transparent. And you're going to just want to go ahead and select the text and name it whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and call mine Photo 1 with Ms. Hogan. Okay. And then you can save the title PSD file, or if you want, you can just go ahead and, actually I think you do have to go ahead and save it. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and go to Save for Web and Devices. Okay. So click on Save for Web and Devices. And that's going to look like this. Now we're going to go ahead and save it as a PNG file, which is a PNG file. Those have the clearest resolution. And you can just come over here and say, okay, save. And I'm going to save it right there. I'm going to call it Photo 1 title. And I'm going to save it in the folder. I've been saving everything together. Okay. And then what you can do is you can go right back to the website and come on over here to this edit sidebar. Now that's kind of like the entry into all of the back stuff. And you're going to want to go to this change logo right here, okay? Now we're calling this a logo. It's not really a logo, but that's what the Google Sites works as. So if you go ahead and click on change logo, you can attach a file. So you're going to browse and find that title that you just made and click open. And then you're going to go ahead and click OK. And then make sure you save it, because if you don't save it, it doesn't do anything. Now if I go back to return to site, which is right up here, it should have my Photo 1 with Ms. Hogan. See? Ta-da! And now if you actually looked at that in a regular window, it would be all nice and centered. And that is how you change the type and the text for your web page.